Hey everybody, I'm going to do some reaction videos because a lot of times I watch these Moto Madness videos and they're awesome, and I'll have the link in the description to his original video along with the other people and stuff, but this is my own content because I'm, commenting on the video itself, so it's just a reaction video. I figure sometimes these might be needed because people that don't ride don't really understand, what's going on or who's at fault, and I'm not claiming to be a lawyer, so don't take any legal advice from me. But let's go ahead and take a look here and see what happens. Okay, right there, even though things can be closer than they appear with a GoPro, that he had plenty of time to get over and continue on. It wasn't a big deal. Did the car do the right thing by just whipping around the corner? No, not at all. But why would you create a confrontation? He acts surprised, but if he rides all the time, it shouldn't be surprising. Okay, this one I don't get. I don't understand why that guy ran out. It's overseas. I think it's German, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe something happened earlier. I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those videos that's just kind of silly.
Huh? Mm-hmm.
So right there, that's totally the car's fault. Totally cutting the corner. I couldn't tell if it was a four-way stop or not. I can't tell. It sounds like they're maybe in Mexico? PEDRO? Yeah, I'm guessing. Or some South American country. Yeah, I don't understand exactly what's going on here as far as stopping, so I don't know who has the right of way. But that car still cut the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, don't cut the corner. Yeah, that's nuts. Not the rider's fault at all. He was paying attention and stopped. That's the worst fear I always have, is getting rear-ended on the street. It's also why I don't sit in the middle of a lane. I sit to the side. That way, if a driver notices me last second, they have somewhere to go. Whether they're sitting to the right or left, they have somewhere to go, right? So, most likely, you won't get rear-ended.
I don't think you did anything. I think you just hit my tire. I didn't feel anything other than just the push, but... I
am so sorry. I scared the out of me.
Yeah, imagine me.
Yeah, as you can see the plate. So they're in Nevada. And, I don't know what the deal is here. Some people in the comments said maybe it was texting.
Right,
who knows?
Yeah, I don't think you did any damage. I just felt the push. Anything in your car?
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah,
okay.
That's all my fault. My bad.
Okay. Well, let me just check real.
I gotta say, this rider's very respectful, very calm. He's not like half the YouTubers that are screaming at the cars trying to get that viral video.
Quick, and then before we do anything else. So.
Accidents happen after all, They do happen, and
yeah, I don't
it's
think
part
you
of
did
riding,
anything. Like I
driving,
said, I think you just
whatever.
pushed me, so.
When you're on the road, you're on the road.
Yeah, it was just a push. There's nothing in your car also, so.
Everything's good. That's all.
I don't know why he's so concerned about the car.
What happened?
I wouldn't be.
I guess I didn't reach the brake. My seat's too far back.
Oh,
but
okay.
that's good to get him
And then
recorded
just
saying that.
rolled
Because if he
forward
came back and
hit
tried
me,
to say damage to his
at least you
car,
didn't accelerate, so.
it wouldn't fly.
Alright, well, everything's good, dude. Just be careful, alright?
Yeah, that was a pretty good video. That's how interaction should happen. What? Wait, what just happened? Oh, cars taking off from the curb without really paying attention. That happens in cities. You have to be careful. There's people stopped on the side. You know, they tend to just go, not really think about something coming up behind them. Once again, Just go around and continue. You know, lane split it. No reason to hit the mirror. That doesn't solve anything. He sees the green car. Okay, right there. We'll go back. The rider should have saw that green car. Even though he might be slightly closer, he's not so close and he's not going so fast that that would be a big deal. I would have just went to the right and went around. It wouldn't have been a big deal. It wouldn't have been a surprise to me. And no, I'm not a perfect rider. It's just, you know, these are things you have to watch out for on the roadway.
Yeah! Woo!
There was no reason he should have dropped the bike.
Holy
He's making a big deal about this. Both are idiots, in my opinion.
What the hell was that? I come in the
Where'd you come from? Yeah, that's always a classic. People are going to be like, where'd you come from? I didn't see you. That doesn't stop liability. That green car would get a ticket, I believe. Not being a cop or a lawyer, but I do believe he would get the ticket, even though I believe the rider could have prevented this.
How do you not see me? You're turning out of here.
I didn't see you.
Yeah, no, did.
Were you in the other way?
No, I was right here. I got it all on GoPro, man. I'll take your insurance.
He didn't pay attention, or I don't think in that car the bike would have been in his blind spot. He just didn't pay attention. Maybe he looked right quickly, just didn't notice. You know, stuff does happen, but still, I put a lot of blame on the rider here only because there was plenty of time to either slow down or go around. This is just a new rider that doesn't understand.
I am so sorry.
No, I'll take your insurance, please.
Yeah.
I'll give you my policy number, too.
Is it all right?
I don't know.
Why
I'm
would you
gonna
give
go
him
take it
your
home and
policy
send it
number?
later.
He doesn't need your policy number. So right here, riding in the blind spot of that truck, you just don't do that. Blind spot, I drive an F-150.
Hey! What the f are you doing?
Okay, let's take another look at that. Let's go back. How many lanes are there? Truck's in the far left lane. He's in the right lane. It looks like right here, you can see it's going to be 3 lanes. You got the left, middle, and the right. The truck was going to go from the left to the middle. Didn't see the rider, or didn't think, because the rider's so far over to the right, didn't think they would be in the middle. I think this is totally just an honest accident right here.
Hey! What the f are you doing?
And they moved back over to the left, and it didn't seem like a big deal. But obviously the truck needed the right lane because they ended up getting over anyways. Because the right lane or middle lane goes right. Now we can't see if there's a phone at all, so a lot of commenters were going on about, oh, but she was on the phone. Well, we don't really know if she was on the phone. I mean, we can't see it. We're taking his word for it, and sorry, I don't take people's word blindly.
Put your f***ing phone down.
He says this is an off-duty cop watching.
You want to swerve into me? You almost f***ing hit me.
No, it wasn't even close. Even with a GoPro, that was not close. That was an honest accident. The vehicle got back to the left, and the rider was fine.
She's on her.
So I guess he flashed a badge right there. Driving any old vehicle, that doesn't mean anything. People have fake badges. I wouldn't even pay attention to that.
Her phone and she almost f***ing hit me. Are you serious?
If it is a cop, he's actually right. Did she hit you? Because if she didn't hit you, there's no case here. There's nothing. What are you gonna do? File a report that she went over the line? You have on video. I suppose you could do that. Are the cops gonna really pursue it? Depends on your jurisdiction and whether you're a pain in the cops' butt in pursuing this. And do you want to go to court over it? Because if I was the truck driver, I'd end up going to court, which means I'm going to call you as a witness. and you're going to end up losing time off from work because you're a witness.
Dude, that's my fucking wife she's fucking with. Did she almost hit me? Yeah, she swerved in my fucking lane. I was right fucking next to her around that goddamn corner. And I got it all.
And if that is a cop, he's right. Okay, okay. Move on with your life, you know? Don't get so stressed out. If you're a rider this wound up, man, you shouldn't be on the bike that day. You should be in your car.
Recorded. Do you want to see the recording? You know, as a matter of fact, call fucking Escambia County. Because that's my life she's with on her fucking phone. If you're a fucking cop, do your fucking job, man.
If I was on duty, I would.
Okay, we'll call somebody who is on fucking duty. Because I got that on camera.
Why is this guy just
Please
going
call
on
someone who's
about
on duty.
Just continue.
I got her fucking license plate. Let's pull over and let's get it on the fucking phone.
You got her license plate. What's that going to do?
Can we pull over there?
That's the problem with these young riders. They don't understand.
That's alright. I already got her fucking plate, bro.
Can we pull over there?
I got all that on camera.
Like he said, yeah, all right, you got it on camera. Yeah. What do you want? An award for that? And so I guess he pulls over thinking people are pulling over.
Are you
like
serious?
No one was hit. And why do people always say, "Are you serious?" I would respond with, "Yeah, I guess I'm serious." Like, it makes no sense. Are you serious? You went on? I guess he's surprised. The cop continued on.
Are you fucking kidding
Who
me,
even
bro?
knows if it's a cop?
Are you fucking serious?
How many times are you going to repeat that? We get it. You're upset. No, it's not even a serious issue. It's not a serious issue at all.
Yeah, you're a fucking clown, bro.
What do you want him to do? He's off duty. A lot of departments, my understanding is, if they're off duty, they're still a cop. They can still write tickets, but they aren't typically allowed to just pull you over in their personal vehicle. Now, he could go back if he witnessed something in when he goes back into work the next day to write that all up with license plates and stuff like that. There's not much he can do.
Yeah, you're a fucking clown. My safety isn't to you, is it?
Like I said, I'm not on duty.
Yeah, fuck you.
No,
Get
it's
the fuck
not.
out of here.
He didn't witness it. He's going to take your word? You're obviously raging. We don't need those type of riders, by the way.
Hey. Yeah, you cut me off, then you get over, and you're just a...
Yeah, people do that all the time. Okay. Now that one, that's a serious one right there. That one, you're not supposed to change lanes in the intersection. So, that truck is doing something that would be a ticket right there. Don't know where, it says Houston. I don't know if Houston has road rage laws where a middle finger would be inciting road rage and you'd get a ticket. That's something to think about too. I don't always get why the riders tap their GoPro. Most people aren't going to have a clue what you're doing. Yeah, people do that. An unfortunate thing that happens. By the way, revving your engine, if you're in a modern car, vehicle in general, it could be a truck, car, whatever, SUV, that exhaust is pointing backwards, I'm not going to hear you. Use your horn. Learn to use your horn and slow down. Instead of doing all that revving, just slow down. And stop if you have to stop. Okay, totally car's fault. you know, things happen where you might be in the wrong lane or whatever, like, oh, that's not my exit. But, you know, just slow down. You should be able to fall back in unless it's really busy road. Or just get off and get back on. It's not a big deal.
What are you doing?
Okay, this rider, well, same guy, could see that vehicle was doing this before he got up there. So him saying, what are you doing? Blah, blah. You know how many times I've seen this in parking lots, people cutting across and in the wrong lane and this and that. It seems like parking lots are Wild West. Just slow down, let them go, and shake your head.
Man, pay attention, man, wake up!
Well, they were paying attention because they saw him and stopped, right? Now that's a big no-no. That's probably one I would, if I got the plate, obviously got the vehicle, don't have the driver, but it depends on your state. I'd probably report that one, send it to the cops. At least let them pay them a visit and say, you know, there's people with dash cams, GoPros, and they're recording. And this is you, or if it's not you, it's somebody in your household. So this is a warning. Don't do it again. That happens all the time. The person will drift into the other lane. I don't know why people do that. You always turn into the lane closest to you. Yeah, that car needed to pick a lane. That Jeep, what? Oh boy. Nighttime, always scary to ride. What's he all angry about? It's traffic. I don't know where they're at, so I don't know if lane splitting is legal. But cars don't have to move out of your way. Obviously, they want to get over. Is why they were over. Why would you slap their mirror? No one has to let you lane split. They don't have to let you do it. It's you know, it's still their lane. It's up to you as a rider to know if you can get through, and that person's obviously wanting over. I see an exit up ahead. They probably want to get off. Look at all the traffic. At least they're being proactive and trying to get off sooner than waiting till the exit, which a lot of people do. So, I don't know. Wasn't a big deal. Maybe this is California. Okay. That's annoying as a rider, having somebody just whip into your lane without paying attention. You could be a car or whatever. That's how accidents happen. Yeah, that's not cool. And then he just kind of, well, he probably can't get back over. But this is stupid. Never get off your bike or out of your vehicle and approach a vehicle. What if that person's crazy and they just bang bang? They take you out right there and speed off. Maybe it's a stolen plate, it's not legit, and they get away because it's a crime of opportunity, if you will. The chances of you being caught are pretty slim. I mean, he has a GoPro, but still, GoPro, no GoPro, it's stupid to get off your bike. Also, you're causing more issues with other traffic. Now, what if somebody down the line rear-ended somebody else, because now you're making this traffic jam worse than it needs to be? Yeah, not cool.
Pero pones señales, mae, para eso tener retrovisores, weón. Puta madre.
Yeah, but you're stupid too, so. Oh, I love the dirt bike ones. Okay, so he's gonna load up, right? Is that some parking lot?
Are you aware that it's illegal to ride your bike in here? It's state, look it up on the DEP website. Connecticut forests do not allow motorized vehicles in the woods. You tear up the woods, and that's not good for the animals that live here. It's not good for them.
Okay. Being an avid dirt bike rider, off-road rider, it does not tear up the woods in general, unless the rider is not responsible and is doing stupid stuff, you know, spinning tires just to spin tires to dig a hole. It doesn't tear up, and it doesn't scare the animals either. I see more deer, elk, moose, and a bear. I've been up to bears before, and they just look at me and they're like, oh, okay, you're a dirt bike in the middle of the woods. They don't care.
No, my feet don't tear up the woods like your bike do.
Well, yes, hundreds of people do make trails, social trails, hiking, and that can be considered just as bad if you're really into that environmental aspect of the forest, of the land. Okay, she said her piece. She just needs to go move on with her day.
Well, that's good, but...
We really don't know what he's saying other than the words on the screen. So his response would be like, oh, sorry, didn't know about that. Somebody gave me bad advice. Sorry about that. And just leave, right?
I'm going to turn your car into the DEP, and I hope you're not back here again. Because we respect our forest, and we want to see it maintained so that the animals, and we have wildlife and everything else in here.
She's acting like the dirt bike's going to kill off the wildlife. That's totally not true. This is somebody on a mission that thinks probably global warming's going to end us all, even though, you know, I thought we were going to be in an ice age, but no, we're not.
I saw that on your car, and that's why when I saw Eagle Scout, because my boys were very involved with Scouts, as were my husband and I, that you would, when you know darn...
That's funny. It would be easier to have a kickstand than that axle stand. He carries that around with him. Oh my god, that's added weight for no reason.
Darn well, it's illegal to ride in Connecticut. Seriously?
So they're in Connecticut. That's probably one of those weird states where there's probably not many places to ride.
And that Eagle Scouts do good.
Now he knows. When you unload the bike, if he is riding dirty, back it up so the hitch carrier can't be seen. She probably waited around just to see that this person comes back because of the hitch carrier.
The only place they're possibly allowed is... Oh, I'm sorry. Forgot social distance. No, because that's me being bad. Except for Patchogue State Forest. That's the only place they might be allowed.
Social distancing. So she's worried about that. Oh no!
I've seen too many people come in here with their bikes periodically and their four-wheel drive, and they tear the crap out of the woods, and that's just not cool.
In the end, people, the woods, the land, the earth will heal itself. It doesn't matter what we do to it. I had a great geology teacher. I thought, oh no, this is gonna be some really diehard liberal environmentalist. Nope, she was like, you know, whatever you do to the land, if humans disappeared tomorrow, the earth will heal itself. She was actually pretty good and wasn't a staunch liberal on that. So, Moto Madness, you gotta check them out. I have the link in the description. I'll have the link to all those videos too in the description, but you know, I figure I'd make some commentary videos because, you know, there's a lot of you know, I figure I'd make a lot of reactionary videos to these Moto Madness videos because there's a lot of good content here, and instead of typing it out and all that stuff, I'm gonna say what I think about how these people are, whether right, wrong, or indifferent. I don't know. I mean, maybe you think I'm wrong. That's okay. I don't claim to always be right, but I think a lot of the stuff needs to be pointed out. A lot of it is riders just looking to get views to grow their channel. Unfortunately, YouTube kind of did that to all of us as riders or as vloggers in general, whether motovlogger or vlogger, that somehow you have to get 1,000 subscribers and you gotta, you know, get those views. So people take more risk making videos and putting up videos they probably wouldn't otherwise just so they would get the hits. And so kind of blame YouTube for that versus just letting people grow naturally like I was able to do with, you know, ooh, you know, I'm finally getting enough people that I'm getting my $100, you know, it took years. And then, oh, hey, now I'm getting $100 every, you know, 6 months. And now I'm getting paid out every month. It's awesome and it's great, but you don't need to make shit videos just to attract subscribers and views. That's the quick way. That's not the great way. Anyways, take care, everyone, and check out Moto Madness and check out those other people that the clips came from. That way you can leave comments directly to their YouTube channel. And take care and get out there and ride. Have a good one. Bye.